bring it up. Take a knee. All right. 11-2. Whoop-de-de-boo. Right, first place in the AFC West. Home field advantage locked up because you beat the Raiders, a common opponent of the New England Patriots, who are also 11-2. If the season were to end right now, y'all would be having a first-round bye, the #1 seed. But guess what? The season ain't over yet. So you can't have a first-round bye. You still got 4 games left to go. Now, I've been informed that I've been using too many naughty, bad words up here when I'm talking to y'all, okay, because we got cameras on us. So I'm going to try to be a little more discerning for all ages out there as they want to listen to us and learn from what we're doing. Now, you went into Vegas, okay? And what happened in Vegas, don't stay in Vegas, because we're coming on back and we're going to clean it up. I hope you brought your mop and bucket, Jake. All right? Yeah. Now, it was a pretty good game. A 14-play drive, another 14-play drive, and then a 19-play drive. Dominant performance there until the end of the game when y'all started thinking about going to the Spearmint Rhino and making it rain or getting the bottle in excess or wherever y'all go, because you gave up 2 scores at the end there, and then you didn't cover the spread. Now, I'm not a gambling man, but last week I was, and y'all lost me a whole lot of money. So y'all are going to get it. A big mouthful of it today. And we're going to start cleaning up some of the things y'all didn't do well. But I do want to give you guys some props for the things you did do well. So let's talk about that quarterback, Mr. Bo Nix.
Thanks, Coach. I don't know what kind of spread you were talking about, mayo or aioli or mustard.
I'm a mustard man.
Mustard, okay. Let's talk Bo Nix here, because Bo did a great job. I think his best game of the season from the pocket, as we've been hearing all of the naysayers and all of the doubters and all of the spitters and critics and all that saying, oh, he's only a good fourth quarter quarterback and he's a jag and all this stuff. Well, he didn't look like a jag to me on this last Sunday against the Raiders. He stood in the pocket, he went through progressions, he got the ball out accurate. And I'm gonna say that again, accurately. There were a couple, you always want a couple back, but it was accurate, it was good. And what I'm seeing, we know he can make plays outside the pocket. But what I'm seeing from him in the pocket is his presence, his ability to, when he does settle and he trusts his O-lineman, to use all arm angles. We've talked arm angles before, but people don't really understand, like, you have a guy coming across on the shallow cross, it's great. I can throw it like this to Nate right now. Hey, Nate, there you are. I'll just toss you the ball. This is fun. Yeah, cool. How fun is this? And then you go in the game and now there's a guy there. You're like, oh, darn, now how do I do it? Bo's good. He can get up there. He can get it out here and get it there. There's so many different things you got to do with working the clock. It's up here all the way down to here. Bo is brilliant at it. He does a really, really good job. Most importantly, people wonder, why is it that he's so good rolling to his left? And some quarterbacks really did. Well, here's why. When you're rolling to your left, it's essential and paramount that you get your body somehow, some way, coming back towards the line of scrimmage. So as I'm heading back towards the line of scrimmage, you press that right shoulder. And when I go to throw, it's off your right foot, and you drop that arm angle down here. You can't do it sprinting going like this. It's almost physically impossible.
That looks uncomfortable.
It's not right. It don't feel good. So when you're coming out like that, it's part of slinging it. You sling that thing sidearm, and Bo, as we saw early in the game, and we've seen throughout the year, him rolling to the left, he's really good at it.
So just naturally, as you feel the wind kick up here, how does that affect your throwing motion and the way you throw a football when the wind comes? Because it is December now, all right? It's winter time. We might have some inclement weather, as they say. What do you do as a quarterback?
It's tough. I played, in the Meadowlands. We'd be on offense. They'd open the doors up, get the wind swirling. It's really tough.
You just gotta cut. You just gotta go.
Really just gotta throw the ball like you always do. And that Bo's release and his ball and his talent, arm talent, make me not worry about the wind much. Because Joe's a really tight spiral. In fact, sometimes too hard. I think he threw that one roll into his left. He ripped that thing to Franklin.
Yeah,
went right through Franklin's hands off his helmet. But Bo throws a really tight spiral, and you can't really worry about those kind of things. Wet, if it's wet, you got to just make sure your grip's right. But when you throw in the wind, you just have to trust that you're going to put it up there, and hopefully a wind gust doesn't shift it a foot or two off contact. Yeah. And then it comes onto the receivers to be aware of hey, this ball might be different than it usually is with no wind. So can't really do much about that. I mean, obviously you're not going to throw a lot of balls out into the wind, but short, quick routes like we saw last week, which was great. You know, Bo completed a lot of balls, high completion percentage, and I thought he looked really well.
Well, Bo is a quarterback, but contrary to popular belief, there are other players.
There are some other guys
that
on the
need
team
to make plays if this team is going to achieve its destiny, which is Super Bowl 60. That's what they want to hold that trophy up. And there's receivers and playmakers on offense that are making plays and need to continue to make plays, or maybe clean up some of the things they're doing. And that's why we're out here on the walkthrough, not to be mean, not to be meanies, but to point out some of the things we can improve on. For me, the first thing I saw, the very first play of the game, RJ Harvey in the backfield, Adam Trautman, their everyman tight end, lead blocking, and he kind of pussyfooted his way up there.
You be Trautman, I'll be Harvey. I catch.
All right, so there's no one out here. I'm lead blocking. I got to go hit somebody and let RJ decide where to go, okay? But this is what Adam Trautman did. And RJ ran right by him and got hit.
Their first drive at their own 19-yard line. Bo Nix with the pass to RJ Harvey. Blockers ahead, and Harvey lowers his shoulder and picks up a first down.
Adam Trautman, a very smart, very hardworking, tough player. He's got to shoot. He's got to shoot his shot there. He's got to run with more pace and go and try to lay somebody out. Let RJ Harvey behind you react to whatever you do. Don't let him run right by you because you're going like this. And there was a little bit of that on the first play.
I mean, it's a timing thing too. I think he should know. I mean, he knows like Harvey's coming, so go get somebody, like you said. And a good running back like Harvey, who I must say had his best game last week. And I think we're going to see this young man keep blossoming into the playmaker we thought he would be when we drafted him. But what he wants is for you to, like you said, go and hit somebody.
Yes.
And if you miss that block,
he'll
that's
go the other
okay.
way.
Just make him go somewhere.
Yeah.
Make him go left, make him go right, dominate and flat back him, whatever. Harvey will read that and make the move off of that. As we saw when Prentice led into the B gap.
Yeah.
Came up inside. The O-line did a great job of sealing their man, and Prentice came up. He didn't make a perfect block. He just impeded the linebacker, and Harvey cut off of him.
Yeah.
Harvey will do that because he's downhill. He's going to come up hard and hit you. And we know you just got to go make that initial move and let him make the read off of it.
And Adam Prentice, the fullback is almost extinct in the NFL. Unless he's a good one in a good system with a coach who knows how to use it.
I heard they were digging out up in Morrison, up where there were triceratops and stuff.
Found some fullback balls.
They dug out this dirt and they saw this number 46 and they said, Prentice, let's bring him out. So he's a dinosaur. And he's playing really well. He had a big game. He had a big run. He moved. They used him in motion.
Yeah,
I see that happening. I see that becoming part of this offense, just to keep another thing teams have to prepare for.
That's what it is. Having another thing they have to prepare for, study for, have a package for.
They were efficient.
And they were efficient.
Absolutely. When you're efficient with something, go back to it, use it.
All right, we're going to go into a concept that the Broncos use a lot. Heck, everybody uses a lot. It's crossing routes. It's a shallow cross. Troy Franklin had that shallow cross on the 4th and 3 that ended up getting overturned.
Pressure coming. Nix gets rid of it, and he's got the first down. Devin White with another big hit. But it was Troy Franklin able to pick up the first, and now Sean Payton will call his second timeout.
Troy Franklin's, and any receiver doing that shallow cross, his rule is it's a man zone read. If it's man, if I'm looking, I'm booking.
Yes.
If it's man, I'm running through it. If it's zone, I want to sit down over the tackle box and give him a throw.
And the receiver should know from the snap. As soon as he goes, if the DBs are backing out, it's zone. So you know right now, from my coaching on this was, if I don't see your eyes when I'm coming back, I know that you're going to sit right outside or inside the numbers.
Yeah.
Turn and give me your numbers.
Yeah. And
if you're looking at me, you're booking. That means it's man, and I'm leading you through that hole.
And that's what it was zone, and he should have sat right here, but he didn't. He kept going, and then gets blown up.
Oh,
sorry. He gets blown up.
First, he had the ball. If he catches it clean the first time, boom, he might have got the first down, but he bobbled it, and then he got tackled, and it was short. So,
and if he had set up and could give him a throw here, he wouldn't have got blown up. Bo could give him the throw, and he could just go down and get that first down.
Because as you said, like you're the linebacker and I'm running that route. If I'm looking, I'm booking, and I'm going to run myself right into getting smashed.
Yeah, and the quarterback's going to throw it to me. And boom.
But if you're the linebacker sitting there, Nate, and I'm not looking, it means I'm going to push, boom, set down, give you my numbers. You hit me, and I get a chance to go and key point, make sure you're setting down past the sticks.
Yeah.
So you catch it, boom, whatever happens, first down. A young receiver making a mistake.
That's what I'll say. It's a young receiver. There's a lot of bodies moving. You're trying to get there as fast as you can. You may have and it's kind of, you turn, the ball's coming to you. These are little moments, precise moments that as you grow as an offense together, you'll get more dialed in.
Yeah, you got to know man-to-man or zone when you're running those routes, because it's a lifesaver too. Because I might throw you, you're looking, you're booking, and I throw you, you get blown up. That's not my fault.
Yeah. Like Zach Gertz got absolutely blown up coming through his zone, and Jaden Daniels led him into it, and he tore his, he's done.
Yeah.
He's done, and that happened. Do you ever feel bad as a quarterback when you throw a hospital ball? I mean, do you ever feel like it was my fault?
Of course you do, man. You love your teammates.
Yeah.
I hated laying guys out. But you learn a lot about your teammates. You know, you learn about the ones that know, like, you know you can count on. They don't care. They're not worried about it. I also, as much as I hated laying someone out, when you throw a ball and a guy could go get it and they do this. They go in and they're afraid to get hit. Then you
get your arms.
Oh, I know a lot about you now too.
Yeah. Yeah.
So yeah,
as a receiver, I mean, I've been blown up plenty of times, but I never was mad at the quarterback for it.
Yeah.
I was always like, hey man, you threw me the ball. Okay, I'm happy. Throw it to me in front of an oncoming truck. I'll go get blasted by the truck. I don't care. I just want the ball.
There's nothing a little sorry doesn't fix either.
Yeah.
Like, especially on the little over route, the tight end would run and set down. And if you threw it on this shoulder, he'd turn, and sometimes you'd turn and boom, you get blasted. Sorry, man, hit the wrong shoulder.
Well, one more play we want to go over from the game, and this is a throw that Bo needs to improve on. It was a route that Courtland Sutton ran, that shoestring catch that he had on a 10-yard speed cut out.
Nix, and Sutton is able to hold on.
And what is a speed cut compared to a regular cut? Well, a speed cut is where you're running full speed and you don't break down like that. You run out of it like that and you're sprinting the whole way. And it's good versus off coverage, but it relies on the timing for the quarterback to hit that back foot and throw it to a spot. And Courtland Sutton, his rounding himself out of there, is gonna run right into it. Well, Courtland Sutton rounded himself out of there and thankfully was able to come back and get this shoestring catch, even though his momentum was taking him away. That shows how good Courtland Sutton is, but Bo's got to throw a better ball.
That's that extra effort I keep talking about, making those plays that sometimes hit the ground.
Yeah.
Courtland made a huge play. So we used to, these were speed cutouts, like Nate said, and we'd say 10, roll 12. So at 10, you're hitting that foot, and then you're rolling to 12, and it's a sideline throw. So I'm keeping it safe, away from the DB, on time. That's the most important thing. And what Bo did and what he can clean up is he got to his 5th step or his 3rd step out of the gun, and he did a little hesitation, and then he threw it. And that little hesitation caused him to kind of choke it, and that's what put the ball down low. DBs know we like to throw the ball deep. We've been doing it all season. These DBs were off last week.
Yeah.
You get a DB that's not off, and you throw that ball there, that's a pick 6.
Yeah.
Or could be.
Yeah.
So Bo's got to hit that 3rd step out of the gun to 1, 2, 3 and throw it. And he ain't even looking at Courtland. I'm throwing it to 8 yards, a foot inside the sideline, so that Courtland's speed cutting, catching that tiptoe, first down. It's all timing, it's all trust, and that's your job to get through that. Even if you're covered, I'm putting it outside, high and away to that spot.
And it's your job to put it out there for me, and if you don't, it's my job to catch it anyway.
Which is what we saw, that little extra effort.
That's Courtland.
We're gonna need more of those plays like that. We're gonna need a lot of them on special teams, defense, and offense.
It takes everyone
to win these last few games and get a playoffs and make it happen.
Hey man, 4 more games. Am I gonna see you out here next week in the walkthrough?
Let me see if the ball don't lie.
Yeah, I said yeah.
Yeah, I said yeah.
Good stuff. Walkthrough on 3. 1, 2, 3. Walkthrough.